Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Continuing on with the Dark Moon quest, we've opened up a new area, the Old Clockworks. So let's get started with the first mission, C1, a timely entrance. You see that, Luigi? That's where the next Dark Moon piece is, the Old Clockworks. Before it was abandoned, this place once produced the finest timepieces ever made. But years of neglect have turned it into a favorite haunt for ghosts. So it wasn't surprising when the periscope detected a Dark Moon piece inside the Old Clockworks. Couldn't I get a little better picture than that? Oh well. And after tuning the periscope a little more, I was actually able to pinpoint its precise location. The top of the clock tower. Now, you see this fancy looking door? That's the Clockwork Tower gate. You'll need to get through it in order to climb to the clock tower. I've highlighted it on your map. So, quick glance at the DS. And yeah, we don't actually have to go too far to get to there. We know where the Dark Moon piece is this time, so you won't have to stumble around in the dark. Yep, this'll be a snap. Slick as a whistle. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Why would you leave me with these words? Well, at least he landed in some sand. Not like something hard like concrete. Okay, so here we are at the Clockworks Court. We just flashed this to make the bar go up. There's a couple of gold over here if you want it. But it doesn't stay up for long, but you can easily just flash it again to make it go up again. You can use your dark light to make this bridge open up. And inside will be a chest with a bunch of cash in it. To help speed things along, I'm going to focus less on where the cash is, and just focus on completing the objectives, because honestly, we're getting enough money just by catching ghosts and stuff. But anyway, there's a lot of debris in the way in this direction. You can flash these little robots here, which are actually explosives. That will clear the debris and allow us to pass through. At the end of here, well, it seems like a dead end, but use your dark light, and there's a chest here. Open it up, and there's our first gemstone for this area. We're now collecting rubies. So with that, we can now make our way inside. All we have to do is use our vacuum on this little turning thing here. And basically what we need to do, you can use your vacuum to turn the hands, and we need to read this time right here. So let's make it say 3:30. There we go. Alright, so headed inside. We're in the warehouse, and it looks like there's a greenie playing with the spool there. But it's fled into the next room, so we don't actually have to do anything in here. But that said, we're going to do everything in here. When you have one of these little yarns here, we can use the vacuum on it, pull on it, and there will be stuff inside each one. So let's stick this one in, and see what it gives us. Oh, nothing but a spider. It's usually worth the effort to go ahead and do it to each of these. So we'll find all the ones in this room and be sure to use it on this machine. Alright. And I believe you can hear the boo cackling in this room, so you can bet we're going to be running into that at some point as well. Little more cash. Alright. Let's see if we can find another one. Here's one. We'll put it in there. Give it the old vacuum. And boom, it's a boo. Computer says 0110010 0110111 0110111. I don't know what that means. But let's see if we can find that boo. There you are. He doesn't have far to hide around here, so he should be hitting the roofs. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, if you can get him between the floor and this little bridge up here, that'll do a lot of damage to him. So that worked out rather nicely. We can flash this safe here. And that's going to reveal a gold spool. My initial thinking was that this was going to give us a bunch of money, but no, we actually need this one. Because inside this spool is the key. Well, we're not quite done here. Use the dark light on this box, and there will be an invisible spool. So let's go ahead and get that down, put it in. This is a pretty neat mechanic, I must say. But inside there is another gemstone. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our key to work at the door over here. So here in the workshop, we're going to have some ghosts working, hitting a bomb here. Hey, you stop that! And thanks to the bomb's flash, we're able to suck in both of these greenies at once. So I suppose that works out for us. So we pull on this here, and it's going to make a gold greenie appear. So, bring it to a level 3 charge to get the maximum amount of money out of it.
I do it.
Let's see, there's another one right here. Pull on it. And, well, I guess it doesn't drop anything. Okay. There's a bunch of cash up here if you want it. Which, why wouldn't you? Alright, so let's move on. So here at the clock tower gate, we're very close to where the clock tower entrance is. But first, use your dark light over here. And we'll have ourselves another chest containing another gemstone. We're doing quite well on these. But as we run across, there's not too much else to see in this room right now. There's a lot of these explosive bombs. Again, you can flash them, and they'll explode, but there's no reason to do so in this room. Anyway, we walk up to the gate. Well, they say a broken clock is right twice a day. Does that apply to ones without hands?
Oh, yellow.
Good job, Luigi. I see you made it to the gate. Billowing banshees. That's a saying. The clock hands are missing. Oh ho, those ghosts are a clever bunch. You see, the clock hands operate the clock tower gate. The ghosts figured that out and hid them from us. Incredible! Well, not for us, of course. It's actually pretty terrible. It would take a strong ghost to pry off those clock hands. So you think maybe a slammer did it? I'll scan the area for any powerful paranormal signals. Hold tight, I'll let you know when I find something.
Ciao.
Get to the clock tower gate is done, but looks like we've got some company. So I don't know when greenies gain this ability, but yeah, they can turn into a tornado now. Eventually they'll get tired out, and that will be your opportunity to suck them in. So there's going to be a couple more forming a tornado. Whoop! Don't walk into them or this will happen. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but if they do hit you, it does make them vulnerable to your attack, so I guess that's one way to draw them out, if you don't feel like waiting for them to come out of the tornado. But with that, we now have a key. I guess we gotta vacuum off the sand off the stairs. There we go. Watch where you going, mouse. Okay, carrying on. Into the cargo room. And it sounds like Egad's already figured out something.
Oh. Yellow.
Well, I think I found our clock thieves.
Hmm?
There's a strong signal underground, and I reckon it's them. According to my research, there's a special compass that should help you get down there. It's likely stored somewhere in the drafting office. Check your map and hop to it. Okay, so that gives us an idea of where we need to get to. Basically, upstairs and over 2 rooms.
Ciao.
Shouldn't be too hard. But first, we're going to need to get some sand going in this room. Oh, a little bit of health, we can use that. Let's try flashing this bomb here. Yeah, that basically blew up the window, and now this room is filling up with sand. Conveniently, this raises the floor and allows us to get up here. So now we just pull down these stairs, and we can make our way up. Only to wind up falling back down. These greenies are the worst. Watch out for the bombs. Watch out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that could have worked out a little better, but hey, at least we got the greenie. Oh yeah, there's still ghosts around here. Looks like it's in the sand. Come on out, you. Ah, there it is. Looks like I was aiming the wrong way there. But it's just one slammer. Nothing we can't handle. Alright, so headed upstairs. We could use our vacuum on these fans here to make a bunch of cash come out. And I see you up there, Gold Spider. I saw a box in this previous room, actually. I want to check that real quick. Oops. Ah, a gold bone, just as I thought. So, we're missing parts of the bridge here, but we can fill them in using our dark light. There we go. And once again, second verse, same as the first. Okay. Making some pretty good headway here. And it's gonna shower health for us. And right before the room that we need to get to. Here we are in the drafting office. Not sure what that ghost was doing at the desk there. Maybe it was doing some drafting. But as we head in this direction, if you use the vacuum on this chandelier here, you can actually make the wall go back. But as we go inside, we find that there's a bunch of sneakers in this room. There's 3 of them, in fact. So yeah, trying to get them all flashed is going to be a little bit of a thing. Well, we got 2 of them at least. Bad move, buddy. So now this one's by himself, so catching him would be a snap.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So with that, we can now go inside this room. Just get the propeller push the wall back all the way, and we can go inside here to find the special compass. And with that, we're done here.
Oh. Yellow.
What you got there, son? Ah, that must be the special compass. I'll bring you back so I can take a gander at it. Hold on a sec.
Ciao.
So yeah, we can officially call this mission completed.
Oh, yes.
A fairly short one, so I think we'll have time to do another one after this. But overall, not too bad. It's a good introduction to the level. I like that spool room a lot for some reason. But yeah, there we go. And we're back, making that same trip landing every time we come back to the lab. Welcome back, Luigi. I really thought getting that Dark Moon piece would be a breeze. Should have known those pesky ghosts wouldn't make it easy for us. I mean, we wouldn't have much of a game if they didn't. Speaking of ghosts, let's unload the Poltergust 5000. Have some ghosts. But first we'll have a look at our 3 gems, an update on the sneaker, our new boo, and plenty of money. If you thought we got a lot in this mission, just wait till you see the next one. Okay, let me see that strange special compass thing. Luigi had to take his poltergust off for some reason so he could do this. Well, I'll be. This is really something else. Okay, I'll just put this away for now. I'm gonna need some time to examine it. Perhaps you'd like to visit the vault in the meantime? Well, we would if we had anything to check out there, like maybe a new statue. But, honestly, I think I'd rather just move on with the next mission. So, let's get right to it. Mission C2, Underground Expedition. Good news, Luigi. The special compass revealed an alternate entrance to the underground. I've marked it on your map. Take a look. And look we shall. X marks the spot, as they say. The normal access may be blocked out, but there's an exterior hatch located in the Clockworks court. So yeah, like you said, we can't actually get there through the door in the room that we were in before. And get this, the special compass opens it. They don't call it special for nothing. You know they make keys for that. Why'd they have to make a compass about? Now, let's talk about the missing parts for the clock tower gate. We're looking for the clock hands. You know, the things that tell you when it's bedtime. Well, I personally use a digital clock, but yes, old-style clocks used hands. Knowing ghosts, they probably took them as deep underground as possible. Good luck, young feller. Don't get lost down there. He's totally gonna get lost down there. Ooh, that looked painful. He just straight up body slammed the concrete there. So here we are back outside the Clockworks. Once again, we just flashed the gate. And we'll head on over to where the X is in just a moment. But we can go flash this chest again by making the bridge appear with the dark light. Initially, it'll look like there's nothing inside, but then when you walk away, some golden bugs will come out of it. Flash them all, and get some gold bars from each. Alright, so let's start making our way over here, because this is roughly where the X is. You know, something about this music reminds me of the Spirit Temple from Ocarina of Time.
Hello? Huh?
Luigi's luck in a nutshell. Okay, so here in the storm cellar, we're gonna have a greenie picking up a rock. We can make him drop it the same way we make him lose his sunglasses, by first vacuuming him, and then flashing it. But we're not quite done here, because there's a monster under the bed! Flash him and get him in your vacuum. So, yeah, 2 greenies is pretty much all we have to deal with in this room. But if we go over to the side of the bed here and use the vacuum on this curtain, there's a portrait here that we can use a dark light on, revealing another gemstone for us. Now, to make this gate open, we need to have some weight on that little lift that we landed on when we first got here. That's where this rock comes in. After all, the greenie was struggling to lift it, so we'll just drop it there, and that opens the gate for us. I like the different puzzle-solving elements that this game has to offer. Also, bombs are back. If you see one, quickly run out of the way or it's going to deal 20 damage. Okay, so, vacuum away this little curtain here, and then we can make our way to the outside. Boy, this place is starting to feel less like a mansion. I get that we're in... Oops, let go of the thing a little too early there. But if you miss your drop, you can always just try again. But yeah, like I was saying, being here in this cannon, it starts to feel less like a mansion. Anyway, this shaking door leads us to a bonus area. And what a bonus area it is. We appear to be inside of an hourglass, which is constantly filling with sand. Quickly open up these chests before you get buried, because each one has a gold greenie in it. You gotta act a little quick here, because you only have so much time before the sand fills up enough to make these other chests openable. And try and flash both greenies at once for maximum treasure output. Get in the vacuum! But yeah, if you play your cards right, you can get quite a bit of money out of this. Alright, let's go quickly open up the other chest. Now let's get these 2 flashed. Get over here. So yeah, 5 gold greenies in 1 bonus area. This is definitely some place worth visiting. I mean, just look at my money count going up like that. And there we go. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue across the canyon. So as you can see here, we weren't able to flash that spider because we're actually looking at a mirror. The spider was inside this box. But it looks like we're not alone here. Something inside this box here? There was a spider. But as we continue over here, ooh, a gold bar. With a sneaker inside! Alright, where could that sneaker be hiding? Ugh. There we go. And that was the only real ghost that we had to deal with in this particular area. So before we head through that door, let's head in this direction. Because if we come over here and then flash this bomb, that's going to make all this debris clear away, allowing us access down here again later.
Yellow.
Here's Egad to confirm that for us. Good going, Luigi. It seems you just unblocked the original entrance from the other side. Once we clear out the ghosts, I'll be able to explore the underground myself. But for now, get back down there and find those blasted clock hands.
Ciao.
Alright, we're doing it. But first, I see a gemstone. Alright, so, carrying on. Into the next door. So here we are in the roundhouse pit, and there's not really too much to see here initially. But if we walk up to this little mummy tomb thing, Luigi's gonna find himself wrapped up and thrown inside, allowing us to see what's going on in here. Looks like boos are back to their usual boo shenanigans. But we were able to see where it went, so finding him is really not much of a task at all. So let's go over to the hider's hiding place. You get over here. There we go. So let's see, you made this invisible because reasons. No, I don't think there's anything really to see in there, though, but yeah, there it is. Anyway, we'll go ahead and tug on this thing, and that's going to bring the whole wall down. And a word from Egad.
Oh. Yellow.
Luigi, can you hear me? You must be very deep underground. Look at the tunnel. It seems the Old Clockworks was built recently above an ancient archaeological site. Yeah, there's bad static down here, so he's breaking up a bit. Be careful, who knows what things you'll find down there. But let's hope that clock hands are among them.
Ciao.
Egad, don't call me, I'll call you. But anyway, check one of these jars and you'll get yourself another gold bone. And then as we head inside here, it's the pit slide, but as soon as we step out here, there's a bit of a smashing sound. Let's go back and find out what happened. Yep, it got barricaded by rocks, but this also gives us an opportunity to get more gold. Like I said, this is a very well-paying mission. I missed one there. But anyway, going on to the pit slide here, I guess you could call this sort of like... It's a discount Princess Peach's slide. We just go straight down, try to collect the gold, avoid the spiders on the way down, and we're already at the bottom. Well, it was fun while it lasted. And if you're missing any health, you could get some from this jar here. Moving right along. Now we're in the quarry. We need to get up to that door, but obviously there's no way to get up there from where we are. So let's head down to the bottom and make a way up. This, much like we did with the hourglass earlier, we can fill this thing up with sand if we just cover up this hole. That's where this minecart comes into play. Some golden bats just flew into that cave. Let's cash in on them, shall we? And I do mean cash. Oops, didn't mean to vacuum that one, but oh well. Let's go ahead and get this gemstone instead. Alright, carrying on with the minecart. Just continue pulling it until it's over this hole. And it turns out there was a greenie inside. So, while we're going to be catching the next several ghosts, this room is going to be constantly filling with sand. We're going to be facing a lot of greenies, and a lot of them are going to be guarding themselves with shovels. I find it easier to handle these ghosts one at a time, rather than trying to go for these simultaneous captures like I usually do. Yeah, I'm missing out on some treasure opportunities, but honestly, these guys are kind of annoying. Ugh. Having to face 3 of these shovel greenies is a bit difficult. for that reason. Unfortunately, maneuvering while using the flashlight doesn't exactly give me good dodging ability. Get in the vacuum! I still got 3 of them I gotta try and catch. Oops, let that one get away. Come on! Oh, that might work. Well, I got one of them at least. But, yeah, this section usually gives me a lot of trouble. It's the point I'm missing almost... I'm about to lose all my health here. I'd rather not lose my gold bone, personally. But man, these shovel greenies are kind of a problem in this area. But we're not done yet, because now we've got sneakers, and, well... I guess they can attack you. Never had that happen before. But anyway, here's the polterpup to take my bone. I do feel like some of these ghosts do quite a bit of damage, more than it seems like they should be doing. But yeah, I've always known the sneakers to just do that little initial scare attack, which will make you drop any ghosts that you're currently sucking in. But there we go, we got 2 of them out of the way at least. You get over here. But there we go, we finally got all the ghosts out of the way in this area. But if we use the dark light on this section here, we reveal a bridge. Which is where a Boo is. Boo-ha-ha! I'm Booteen, with extra gravy. There you are. Now this is a pretty big room, so there's not really going to be a lot of space for him to bounce around in, unless we can get in between that bridge and the sand. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to have to go for another round. But once again, if you just keep the dark light on him, he's not going to get away. There we go. And let's go ahead and get him in the vacuum. Alright. Now, if we go ahead and follow this bridge, we'll find ourselves a treasure chest containing a lot of cash and golden things. As if we hadn't had enough of that already. But into the Antech Chamber, however that's pronounced. This place is pretty dark, and it's full of webs. But there is a web ball right here that we can light with the torches at the very beginning. There's some treasure in here to be had. More cash and more gold. Be mindful of the spiders. Their red shadows on the ground give away their position. But anyway, just push straight forward, and you'll be able to burn down all these walls. I'm pretty sure off to the left and right rooms is just rooms with more treasure in them, but I think we've got plenty already, so let's just move forward into the tomb. And let's have a look inside.
Oh, you. Huh.
Oh, I am not in a mood to deal with Gibdos. So anyway, As these mummies march towards you, just flash them with your light, they'll move forward and crash into a wall. Like some sort of fake mummy. Now let's see who the mummy really is. It's Old Man Greenie! Anyway, yeah, just make the mummies crash into the wall, and that will be your opportunity to vacuum them up. Right over here, please. Try and get one. When there's two of them on the screen, try and get one of them out of the way before the other one can meet up with you. Thankfully, this one got stuck on this wall here, so we were able to keep him out of the way while we dealt with the other one. There's going to be these bugs flying around in the room that are going to try and prevent you from being able to pull on the mummy cloth to reveal the greenies. But they aren't too much of an issue, especially if you flash them beforehand. Okay, so with that, the mission is finally finished.
Yellow.
Luigi, are you right? Did you see the big-headed ghost? He ran off with the clock hands we're looking for. We need to track it down. I'll picksport you back so we can regroup.
Ciao.
I don't do very good static talk, unfortunately. But there we go. The underground expedition is completed. This can be kind of a long one, but like I said, this is one of the best paying missions in the game, and as you can see, we collected almost 2,000 gold in this one mission alone. It would have been over 2,000 if we had managed to hang on to that gold phone, but unfortunately, ghosts happened. Good job down there, my boy. Those ghosts pretending to be mummies? What a hoot! Let's send the clever little rascals to the vault, eh? I mean, we're not giving them a special classification, are we? They're literally just greenies in disguise. So, there's our new gems. An update on the greenies. They can disguise as mummies. Another update to the sneakers. They can attack you. A new boo. And plenty of money. So we've made some pretty good progress towards the next upgrade. And indeed, if you wanted to grind that mission for more money, that's a perfectly good way to get to the upgrade faster. That big-headed poltergeist, the one that took the clock hands, could be a problem. The periscope went crazy when he appeared, so he must be very powerful. On the bright side, that very power will allow me to track him down. While I scan the Old Clockworks, why don't you go check on the vault? I caught some cheeky ghosts trying to break free earlier. Well, I appreciate the invitation, but again, we don't really have much to check down there, so we'll do that another day. But with that, we're done with this mission, and we're going to move on to the next one in the next video. So join us next time for Roundhouse Brawl. See you then!